Hi guys, welcome. So there's this post I came across and I want to read the post for us, and I'm going to react to it, and I hope that you guys will drop your comments down below. If you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Obinje Hannah Otese. I'm a relationship enthusiast. Today there's this post I came across on my social media account, and when I read it, I'm like, does being in love mean that you don't know your left from your right? But let me just read it out for us. So this guy says that he's been in a relationship with this girl for 4 years. 4 years, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 48 months. They've been dating, and in the course of these 48 months, 4 years, this girl has cheated on him a couple of times. And every time she cheated on him, they had their, little misunderstandings, went their separate ways, and after some time they reconciled and the relationship continues. He says that he has been giving her basically everything that a man can give to his woman in a relationship. So he's at a loss why she would be cheating on him. Now the problem is that he's going to be traveling for 8 months thereabout, and he's wondering if within this period of time that he's going to be away, is she going to cheat on him? Is she going to be faithful to him? So he wants to know if she's going to be faithful to him, if she's going to, to cheat on him, because she has cheated a couple of times, and that's his predicament. So if you watch this video, you can please leave your comments down below, but please try as much as possible not to insult this young guy in question. I know that just, trying to understand it, you are going to be at a loss. But this is a situation people find themselves in. Now, I don't want to be that negative person, but the truth is that a cheat will always be a cheat. Yes, a cheat will always be a cheat. But there are certain things that you as the man, you need to put into consideration. The truth is that, like I said, a cheat will always be a cheat, but people change. You get it? The only thing that is constant in life with human beings is change. So even as we say a cheat will always be a cheat can decide that one day I'm no longer going to cheat. I want to be faithful to my partner. I want to be, straight in this relationship. I want, to give 100% of myself to this relationship. But before we get to that level of this person saying that I want to be faithful in this relationship, or you even say your girlfriend is cheating on you or your boyfriend is cheating on you, there are certain things that you need to put into consideration, which is what I want to talk about, okay? So now, first things first, the chances of this girl not cheating on you is very, very, very slim. Unfortunately, very, very slim. 4 years in the relationship and she has cheated on you a couple of times. And this couple of times that we are talking about, definitely it's not once, it's not twice, it's not thrice. It might be just as the number is counting. Why I say it's not any of these numbers, why? It's because it's so easy for you to remember, because the occurrence has been so much. Now, if your girlfriend cheats on you continuously in a relationship, it is an indication that something is not right in that relationship. Something is definitely not right. And that is why you are in a relationship with somebody who is cheating on you and you choose to remain in that relationship. On the other hand, the lady is in a relationship with somebody that she's cheating on. It means that from both ends, something is not right with both of you. The question is, what are both of you doing in this relationship? Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody is, we are not without sins, okay? We are not saints. We make mistakes. But what I want to say is that, do you communicate with your girlfriend? Do you try to find out why she is cheating with you? Cheating on you back to back? Have you tried to find out what are the loose ends? What are the excesses? Now, I get it that you say that you give her basically everything that a man can give to his woman in a relationship. Yeah, you are the one who is giving. She's the one who is receiving. But the truth is that the things that you are giving to her, are they really the things that she needs? Are they material things that you're giving to her? Are they superficial things? You could give your girl all the things that money can buy in a relationship, but physically you are not present. Sexually you are not present. any, morally, you are not present in the relationship. So those things that are lacking in the relationship might just be the things that she's going outside looking for. You get what I'm saying? So that is where communication comes, into play between you and your girlfriend. When you are able to establish why she's cheating in the relationship, it gives you an indication of what is missing or what is at loss. And, if you are able to, fix it, then there's a possibility that she might. Now, on the other hand, are you giving her, physical things? Are you giving her even the things that, money cannot buy, and she's still cheating? Then you know that this is a character, deficiency. Are you ready to be with somebody who cheats? There are so many, negative, vibes that come with a cheating partner. We are talking about lack of trust. We are talking about STDs. We are talking about so many things. Can you deal with a partner that is cheating? I don't think, technically there is that one person that will say, I can settle with a cheating partner. Nobody can settle with a cheating partner. Let's not deny it. Let's not lie to ourselves. See, the other day I had this conversation with a friend, and we were talking about all this open relationship that seems to be the new thing. Let me tell you one thing. Anybody or any relationship that claims to be operating on open relationship, they are not doing it because they want to keep that relationship safe or sane. They are doing it because to them it is convenient. And the truth is that really they are not comfortable that their partner is actually doing that open relationship with them. They are not happy. But it's a case of trying to eat your cake and have it. You're trying to have that relationship outside with somebody and still keep this one afloat. And if it were, by their means, they wouldn't want that partner of theirs to also operate that, open relationship. So what I'm trying to say is that nobody loves it, or nobody likes it when their partner is cheating on them. You need to sit down, talk about the things that are happening in your relationship. Now, I don't want to, just be hammering on this. You're giving her everything. 4 years is enough time to be in a relationship with somebody to know what exactly it is you want out of that relationship with that person. Are you in this relationship because you just want to have her around? And are you in this relationship because you see marriage in view? Whatever the situation is she aware of your intentions for her? If you date somebody for 1 year, you are financially stable, morally you are okay, everything wise you are okay. 1 year is enough that if this is the person that you want to get married to. But when the relationship goes from 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, there is this doubt that begins to grow up in the minds of the lady you're with. Does this person really have that intention of marriage for me? Or does this person just want to keep me here with him for the time, so that whenever he's done with me, he can move on? Sometimes we should try as much as possible to understand why somebody is behaving the way they are behaving. Now, you didn't give us any indication, or you did not tell us if you are planning to get married to this lady in question. But I'm going to assume that you are not talking marriage with her. And that is why she's so comfortable to cheat on you, because she doesn't know basically where she stands with you. You haven't given her any assurance or reassurance or whatsoever. I know it's quite easy to assure somebody that I'm going to marry you. At the end of the day, you will not marry that person. But like I said, if everything being okay for you, you date somebody for 1 year, you should know if that is the person you want to marry. And if you are not going to marry that person, you let the person go. If not, if both of you continue on that merry-go-round, things like cheating are going to crop up. So you haven't given her the indication to know whether she is the one. And of course, I want to understand with her that 4 years, she knows that you are playing with her. She probably doesn't have the nerves yet to walk out of this relationship with you. And that is why she has decided to, stick around, enjoy basically whatever it is that you claim that you've been giving to her, and other things, she'll get it outside. 2, if you've laid your intentions down to her, you are, true to your words with her, you don't have to be, doing whatever it is you are doing 4 years. If you had gotten married maybe 2 years after you met her, you would probably be having a child that is 2 years or a year plus or thereabout. So these are the things you need to put into consideration when you are dating a woman. You take her on a merry-go-round for years. She is going to look for ways that she can, have other, what do I call it, options. You feel that you are the main guy. You are not the main guy to this woman, to this lady you are dating. You are not the main guy. You are just one of the numerous men she's dating. Just as you have found out she's cheating on you, probably the other men know that they are other men, and she's, buying time with all of you that she's dating. Because one day, like I said, you can get up and say that she is not the woman that you want to date. What happens to her? I'm not justifying the woman's cheating. Nope. I'm not justifying it. But what I'm just trying to say is that if you are in a relationship with a woman, 4 years counting, and you claim that she's been cheating on you a couple of times, the honorable thing that you ought to have done is sit down, discuss with her, and if you don't see any headway in this relationship, let her go. Free her. Of course, when you date somebody, there's this emotional attachment that this person is going to have with you, so that when you want to call off the relationship, they don't want to go. They will not want to let you go. But when your mind's made up, you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that you don't see a future with, especially when you know that that person wants you. You let the person go. If not, certain things like this are going to take place. She's going to cheat on you. And now I get to understand, you say you love her or you like her, but you're loving her, you're liking her is not enough to marry her. And that's why you're pained that she's cheating on you. And of course, she's equally, safeguarding herself. What if things don't work out with you? Is she going to start this whole process of relationship all over again? No. So she's just, it's like a timing she's doing on who will make the right choice on her. Now, I want to look at the part of where you say you are traveling and you're scared that she might cheat on you. You want to know if she's going to cheat on you. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Yes, she's going to cheat on you. Why? Because when she did it in the past, numerous times, you did not have the heart to call off the relationship. You did not have the heart to, walk out of the relationship. You did not have the heart to tell her that this is not what you signed up for in a relationship. You need to, when you get into a relationship, you should establish what is your deal breaker. And the truth is that a lot of us deny that, or we don't want to tell ourselves the truth that cheating is a deal breaker. Cheating is a deal breaker, and that is why you're feeling bad that your girlfriend is cheating on you. But like I said, you don't have the balls to walk out of the relationship. You're just there crying pity party. Maybe till the time you come across another girl, then you just ditch her. But the truth is that there is lack of trust in the relationship. Yeah, you don't trust her. And that is why you are afraid that as you're going away for about 8 months, thereabout, she's going to cheat on you. You just want 1 or 2 persons to confirm that's your fear. And we are going to confirm it. Yes, you are afraid because you know that truly she's going to cheat. It means that in this relationship, both of you are just here out of convenience for each other. You need somebody that you can, communicate with that person. You can lay your intentions down for that person. And, both of you are on the same page. The person knows that, this relationship, we are going to get married in so time. So that if that so time comes and nothing happens, that person is free to walk out. You are free to release that person. Your girlfriend is going to cheat on you and you are not going to like it. Another thing is that physically you and her have been in the same location, the same physical location. She was cheating on you. So think about it. When you are not in the same location with her, is she not going to cheat on you? She's going to definitely cheat on you. How are you going to make it work? The only way you can make it work is because I feel that when we make mistakes, we can, correct those mistakes. If you really love your girl as you make us to understand, 4 years have been wasted doesn't mean that you cannot make amends. Before you travel, let her know your intentions. If you really want to keep this relationship, let her know your intentions. If she has to give you a time frame, good and fine. And when I mean give you a time frame, I mean that, okay, you are traveling for 8 months. Within these 8 months, what is going to happen to this relationship? Are you going to make a wife out of me, or are you going to let me go? Because, like I said, she doesn't have the liver to walk out of the relationship. So you are going to make that decision for her. And that's the truth. So many people are in relationships that they are not happy to be in. But because of the fear of the unknown, because of the fear of what is outside or what they don't know is outside, they choose to remain in that relationship and they are cheating on that person non-stop. So in cases like this, you will make the decision for that person. No matter how painful it is, you will make the decision for that person to, call it off. It's going to be painful, but you just have to make the relationship for that. So you just have to make up your mind, make the decision for that person. Both of you are going to be, hot for a couple of days. But trust me, after every breakup, there's a shining light waiting for you. Probably you will meet that one person that both of you are on the same page. You will meet that person that, just as cheating is a deal breaker for you, cheating is also a deal breaker for that person. You are going to meet that one person that both of you can, understand yourselves, and maybe you will, if marriage is not on the cards for you, you will meet that one woman who marriage is not on the cards for her at the time being. But for this particular girlfriend of yours, it's hard to say that she will not cheat. It's hard to say that she will not cheat, because 4 years she cheated on you, and every time she cheated on you, you took her back. And maybe when you took her back, you guys never ever sat down to talk about what the issues you are having in the relationship is all about. You never talked about, yes, you need to ask your partner, why are they cheating on you continuously? Why are they always seeking the attention of other men or maybe other women? You need to ask these questions, because when you ask these questions, and if truthfully they give you answers, you will know what exactly is the loophole in your relationship. You will know if this is somebody that you can forge ahead with. But when you don't talk about things, when issues, challenges, crop up in your relationship, you don't talk about it. Maybe when you have a little problem, you guys reconcile and you sweep the problem under the carpet. It's going to wait for you. It's not going nowhere. What happens is that if it happened on a scale of 1, the next time that it happens, it's going to be on a scale of 5, because you never discussed it, you never trashed it, you never tried to find a solution to whatever the problem is or was. You never tried to work on it, and that's exactly what happened or is happening in your relationship. A couple of times is too much of a time. Your girlfriend cannot cheat on you once. Okay, let's just, assume that once was a mistake. What do you say about the second, the third time, the fourth time? Although you did not tell us the number of times, but that you remember it, easily means that she has cheated on you 1 too many times. And there is this lack of trust that is eating in you. So, honestly, to tell you the truth, you're going to be operating a distance relationship now. You had given her the express way in the past to cheat. I don't see anything that is going to stop her from cheating right now. But like I said, I'm not one to condemn somebody. If you discuss with her, maybe there's going to be some kind of change in her character, some kind of change in her attitude. I don't know. You know her best. Sit down, talk with her, and if you guys cannot come to a reasonable conclusion, it's best you call off the relationship before you move on, so that when you get into that new town of yours, you know that you are starting on a clean slate. You are not carrying excess baggages. You are not carrying leftovers from the relationship. You're not going with that mistrust, because once you move into that new place of yours and you're having this lack of trust in your relationship, you know what it's going to do? For every time she says something to you, you are going to be imagining if she's with another man. For instance, maybe you call her on the phone, and for 1 or 2 reasons she doesn't get to pick the phone. You're going to start thinking that as you are not around, she's with that man. You get what I'm saying? Anything is going to give you the imagination that she's cheating on you, she's with another man. So settle this issue before you move, so that you can also concentrate on whatever it is that you're going to do in that town. Whatever is taking you there is very important, and it needs 100% of you. But if you are giving just a bit of you or a part of you into that thing that you're doing in that place, then you are not giving all of you. You need a relationship that is going to make you stay focused. You need a relationship with a level of stability. You need a relationship that you can go to bed knowing that your partner is not going to give you cause of concern. So where there is no, there's no trust in the relationship, my advice is that is, if you want this advice, my advice is, the first thing you can do is sit down and talk with this lady. If there's a headway, you guys continue. But if there's no headway, you've done enough patching to the relationship. You've tolerated her excesses for too long, so let her go. And no matter how she begs you, my advice is move on. Because if somebody says that, I'm sorry, I will not do that, it's easy for us to come and say that we are not going to do this, we're not going to do that. It's just so easy for us to open our mouths and say this. But are we ready to put in the action? Are we ready to put in the work? Are you ready to give her the opportunity, another one more chance to see if she's going to redeem herself? These are the things you need to ask yourself. As I'm moving to this new town, am I ready to start this relationship on a new slate? Am I going to, be able to forgive and forget her? Because obviously you might have forgiven, but you have not forgotten, and I don't blame you. Cheating is not something that you can just, forget that easily, okay? So these are the things you need to ask yourself. As I'm moving to this new town, I claim that I have forgiven this girlfriend of mine. Can I forget? Am I ready to start on a new slate? And even if she claims to have, stopped, am I going to believe her? Am I going to believe her? Am I going to believe her because I'm going to be somewhere else? So back to your answer to your question. No, she's not going to stop cheating. But then again, everything depends on what you want. Are you ready to deal with a constant cheat? Are you ready to deal with somebody who is going to make your BP go up and down, up and down, up and down? Are you ready? If you're ready, then you know that she's going to cheat on you. So you're prepared for the outcome of the relationship. But like I said, for anybody who is listening to me out there, if you are in a relationship with a lady, you've dated her for 4 years, have it at the back of your mind. I'm not saying in all cases, but have it at the back of your mind that financially you are stable, age-wise you are up to it, everything-wise you are ready, and you've been dating your girlfriend for 4 years. She started with you when you probably were just, kicking off, and now that you guys are going to, are supposed, in quotes, to have settled down, you are not making any headway. Just know that there's going to be a little of hanky-panky left, right, and center. It is what it is. So guys, I would love to hear your comment on this conversation. Do you think she's going to cheat on him, or is she going to change? Like I said, human beings are dynamic. There's the probability that she might not cheat. There is the probability that she will cheat. Nobody knows. Nobody knows it all. She can just wake up one day and decide that I'm done with that lifestyle. I want to be focused with this guy, even if he doesn't, pop the one question that I have been waiting for. And another thing is that when you get into a relationship, let's not be too fast and too smart with ourselves. When you get into a relationship with a lady, at least let her know your intentions, so that if it's play you guys are up for, she knows it's play, so that when you are playing on her, she can equally play back on you. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's going to be hurt. Nobody's going to, feel used or all of that. So guy, this is where I'm going to end it. She will cheat, but if you don't want her to cheat, you know what to do. So till I come your way with another of this kind of posts or this kind of stories, I will see you again. Bye.